Can you beat Skyrim while only using your fists? Episode number 2. Today I just want to get to 20 light armor so we can get that perk. Then after I get that I'll be doing the Dragonstone quest. Then maybe fighting the dragon outside of Whiterun. Alright, let's get into it. So I decided to leave Whiterun. And I'm just going to explore around the outside of Whiterun for a few minutes and see if I can get my levels up. So I end up killing a few rats, find some random dude, and beating the crap out of a bunch of mud crabs and slaughterfish. Then I find 3 friendly looking guys, and they decide they want to murder me. Oh shit. And it turns out they are a lot stronger than me. Then I decide that it's best for me to tactically retreat. Help! I'm being robbed! But no help ever came, so I just kept running until I found this little guard post on the outside of Whiterun. But even as I thought I was safe, my safety gets interrupted by a couple of bandits. So I decide to hit them with my fists until they gently fall asleep. Yes! Oh! After putting the other bandits to sleep and looting all their bodies, I finally have enough money to sell all their stuff and then buy some light armor points. Then I decide to get the Iron Fist perk, which increases my unarmed damage by 5% of my stamina. Then I head to Riverwood to make my way to Bleak Falls Barrow, which is where the Dragonstone is located. On my way there I find a small tower filled with a couple of bandits, and I quickly dispose of them. Now I'm heading to Bleak Falls Barrow, and I'm greeted at the entrance by a couple of friends. Turns out the greedy bastards did not want to let me in, so I knocked them all out and kicked some chick in the balls. After opening the giant metal door with my immense strength, turns out there was more of their friends inside. But because they were getting too close to my Dragonstone, I had to wear them out by wrestling with them. After putting all their stuff in my pockets so they wouldn't lose it, I got further through this place and found their final friend. I saved his life by stopping the trap from killing him, and with my humongous brain, I solved this puzzle that hasn't been solved in thousands of years. I decide to delve deeper into the dungeon, where I find an average sized Australian spider. Come on, big boy. And of course, it causes lots of poison damage. But I have the perfect counter for that, which is healing. So I heal, and then punch him. After nearly dying, I'm in a bad mood. So I decide to kill this guy, because he didn't say please. But turns out, he had exactly what I needed, and also a hilariously sad journal. I accidentally wake up a bunch of old guys named Draugr, which was extremely confusing, so I decided to bash them all. Just before I get to the end, I see a Draugr that seems to be grumpier than the rest of them, and it seems he can hit harder than the rest of them. So I try and fight him, but he kills me. So I have to go through again, and fight him again, and kill him in the most cowardly way possible. Ow! Yes! Come on! Hold that. Alright. Teabag, mate. Teabag. After teabagging him, I steal his crap and go through the door. And what a surprise, there's just a bunch of more Draugr. And by the way, if you see me using healing, I can only use it before and after a fight, not during a fight, ever. Anyway, I make it further through the dungeon, and I find a weird door. And it seems that this door is what I need the golden claw for. So thanks to that idiot I killed, I can actually open the door now. And it seems like that was the last door before the boss of this place. And I go through, grab the word of power, search a chest, and get ready to fight this guy. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ow. Wait, piss off, wait. I gotta do it, I'll suck your dick, Leave me alone, please. After refusing my generous offer, even though I said please, he needed to be taught a lesson. So I gave him the good old left-right goodnight. After finally retrieving the Dragonstone and stealing all of his crap, I decide to head back to Whiterun to hand in the quest and the Dragonstone. When I get back, I head straight to Farengar and his dodgy dealer. This is when I get notified that there is a dragon attacking a nearby tower. So of course, in this emergency, I go to the Jarl, and we then have to sit there for 5 minutes listening to him talk. So for no reason, he appoints me as the one who has to go defeat this dragon. But at least my new friend Irilith comes along to fight the dragon with me. I arrive at the meeting spot to meet with Irilith, but it turns out that her and her men are slower than snails with Down syndrome. So after they arrive, they still wonder if it's a dragon attack, or if it was just always burnt down and destroyed. So we go to investigate, and find some survivors. And those survivors tell us to run as quick as we can in the other direction. So we decide to not do that and stay and fight the dragon, because more than 5 troops is way too much to fight a dragon. After I start the fight, I figure out that, contrary to popular belief, dragons are actually quite strong, and the fire does big damage. So I decide to hide for a bit, then go out and fight. That's when I realise my fists will do absolutely nothing to this guy, because if I get close enough, he'll just bloody eat me, and I'll die. After dying, I noticed that I forgot to quick save, and now I have to go all the way to the castle again, and then wait an eternity for Irilith and her mates to show up. So this time, instead of trying to fight the dragon, I decide to hide in the tower and wait for Irilith to do my job for me. And hoping that the other guards would help, I was wrong, because they got decimated in about 5 seconds. Now you might think this is quick and easy for Irilith because she is invincible and can't die, but no, it was terrible, because as soon as she gets down, she gets one hit by this thing. So this is basically what I'm doing for about half an hour. Irilith gets one hit in, gets smacked by the dragon, and then I wait an entire minute each time for her to then get up, hit the dragon, and then get smacked down again. So after sitting in this tower, like a 12-year-old little bitch camper from Call of Duty, I contemplate going down and fighting the dragon myself. But there was no chance that was happening, and I died again. Alright, yeah, it didn't work. Alright. But thankfully I quick saved just before I did that, and I spawned right back while he's at around half health. And after nearly going insane for the past half an hour, Irilith finally gets the dragon to a low enough health. So I decide to head down and fight the dragon myself so I can claim that I did absolutely everything by myself. Yes! Come on! Finally! Oh my god. I finally did it. Fucking hell, that took like half an hour. After beating him in just less than half an hour, I decide to rob everything off of his corpse, steal his soul, and then vigorously teabag his corpse. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Right in your eye socket, mate. And because I stole his soul, these guards who appeared right after I killed him, like dickheads, then I'm something called Dragonborn, and I can shout louder than I could before. And now it's time to head back to Whiterun. But when I get there, a couple old people shout at me from a mountain and expect me to listen. Then I head back to the Jarl, tell him I killed the dragon all by myself, and then let him know I'm basically a god now. And so after watching Irilith kill the dragon nearly by herself for about half an hour, I decide to stop it there, and I'll leave it till next time to get a bit stronger so I can actually beat a dragon with my fists.